Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have a straightforward task to introduce your main speaker tonight, Dr. Pakwesi Nduom. I could choose to read his CV, and it's impressive, I can assure you. But I can also talk about somebody that I know and that I work with. I think it's an extraordinary evening. I'm thankful to the IEA. Sometimes I think we ask too much because, you know, when I walked in here, I was hoping there was 2 or 3 podiums, so they would all be here. All the candidates, all the men that want to be president of the Republic of Ghana, so we can truly assess them, not only from what they say, even from their body language. Just how they would respond when people begin to ask uncomfortable questions. Let me say, however, that I believe that this country has great options this year and must think carefully. I think our candidate represents the difference that we ask for. But let me just say very quickly, there is experience in the business life, in creating things with your own hands, creating employment. We can take it for granted. I don't. No jobs. This is something that he has done. It's nice to know that people can create something with their hands and be successful. And then you look at public service. Comfortable to return to this country and go to become an assemblyman so that he can truly understand it. It's not the only way. I'm not saying it's the only way. I'm just saying it's interesting that a person like that makes that choice. This is your MP for Commander Dine Guafu Abrim. This is still your MP. This is your former minister right from the beginning. A minister, a CPP minister in so-called MPP government, working initially as a minister for economic planning, regional cooperation, moving to the let me not qualify, to the Ministry of Energy. I nearly said Almighty Ministry of Energy. Because, you know, really, when you think about it, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. Constant, efficient, continuous supply. Going from there to the public sector, when they created a completely new ministry to look at the public sector, so that all this talk about private sector being an engine for growth would become meaningful. These are the areas he's worked in. What he's done there is there to be examined. He's no longer there. People are not bound to continue the things that he recommended. And so when we make an assessment of these things, we must understand the context all the time. And today, committing himself to traveling this country with a message of hope and prosperity for its people. Listen, don't let me take his time. Let me just welcome for you Dr. Pakwesi Nduom, MP for Commander.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and as we are speaking to the whole nation, fellow citizens, let me offer my own prayer in song. Yesu kamehu, ozi menyim, ozi meche. Yesu kamehu, wamamehu, mabrebese, sasasiene dane butu, bipo tutu, kogu pumumpwa, ensuro, ensuro, okamehu da. I wish to express my appreciation to the Institute of Economic Affairs for providing me and the other presidential candidates with a national platform on which we can sell our messages to the Ghanaian voters. While I welcome this opportunity, I want to renew my call for debates, not one, not two, not three, debates involving the candidates where we share the same platform on the same day, at the same time, so that the people can make a comparison and judge us by the content of our vision and character. And I also want to call on the people of this country to challenge us, the candidates, to show what we have done in our private lives, and for those who have had the opportunity to be in government, to show what we have specifically done that should give the Ghanaians the hope that when we are voted for, we will deliver a better Ghana than exists today. The campaign should not just be about noise, songs, dance, and which party can bus a huge crowd to rallies. We must show that we are ready to administer the affairs of this country from day one when we assume office, whichever one of us, as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, I am in this race to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana because I believe that I have something positive to offer my country. But I have chosen a positive path to the campaign. I have said, and I am doing it, conducting a campaign of presenting ideas and solutions that my party, the Convention People's Party, and I have to solve Ghana's problems. I have said I will not engage in negative campaigning. I have said I will encourage my supporters to remain positive. That is what we're doing. My vision is to create a just and caring and disciplined society with a passion for excellence, with a per capita income of at least $5,000 in the next 5 to 10 years. This will be accompanied by a broad-based improvement in social indicators, such as infant mortality, maternal mortality, life expectancy, and enrollment rates for boys and girls throughout the country. Now, for these goals to be met, a CPP administration led by me will accelerate industrialization and the development of our human capital. We must ensure, and we will, by acting differently from what we have done as a collective nation since independence. But the key ingredient I am offering is a leadership that will work with a sense of urgency to do what needs to be done quickly and very well. A leadership that will do what we need to do today, and not wait till tomorrow. Now, what are the problems that we must solve? The single biggest enemy we face in Ghana today is poverty in all of its forms. Food poverty, income poverty, housing poverty, education poverty, and others. It is our own Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah who led the fight for our independence by demanding self-government now. I want to lead the fight to free our country from poverty with a battle cry: freedom from poverty, act now. But for us to triumph our poverty and go over poverty, deal with poverty, and create happy and fulfilling lives for our people, we must first identify its many and protracted causes, which include lack of equitable access to education, health, affordable housing for our people, low productivity in our industries leading to low incomes, and high